Hi all, for those of you who don't know, my name is Madeline Reichard, and I tried to get an audience for this speech, but all of my family members left me alone. So it's just me and the camera. But today I will be showing you guys how to make bullet shell earrings. And I know this kind of originally appeals to like females, but guys, I hope you guys enjoy it too. It's kind of cool, mix of tomboy and female stuff. Anyways, before you get started, you're going to need a few things. First off, obviously a bullet. Secondly, you're going to need 4 beads, 2 of which will be small and ugly, and the other 2 will be pretty and hopefully matching, or if you feel like being extra creative, they don't have to match. Next you're going to need some string, preferably stretchy string. This one is thin and clear, however I know there's other kinds out there. There's thick, there's fabric coated, so really whatever kind of stretchy string you can find is perfect. Next, what you're going to need is an earring hook. You can find these just about anywhere. Hobby Lobby is probably one of the best places to find it. But they come in multiple packs, but you'll need 2 because you're making a set of earrings. Next, you're going to need this fancy tool called a socket, the size of which will depend on the size of your bullet that you have. You're going to need a nail, a small nail. You will need a pair of scissors. And lastly, but not least, you'll need a hammer. So, in order to get started, first you'll need to poke a hole in the nail. I've already done this, but when you do it, or in order to do so, you'll take the socket, find the larger end, put the bullet shell of any kind. It can be 40s, they can be a 22 bullet shell, doesn't really matter, just take the bullet shell, and put it into the socket. You'll then take the nail, put it through the bullet, take your hammer, it's pretty straightforward, you beat it through until you get a hole. Side note, you will want to do this on a hard surface, not in midair like I am demonstrating right now. And also, you will need to make the hole big enough for the string that you have. It doesn't really matter what size as long as your string can fit through. Secondly, you're going to want to add the string and the beads. So put your bullet aside, and you'll want to take your string and take the ugly bead and make sure it is well secured onto one end. You will take your string and then thread it through the bottom of your bullet and have the string come out the top. This will prove to keep your bullet in place, and it'll keep your bullet nice and secure. And as you can see, that bead is not being seen, it's just keeping it secure and it doesn't move. And then for this step, you will add your pretty bead on top. That way you just get cool looks, and this is the creative part of the assignment. So then you have completed your second step. I know it doesn't look like much now, but in the end it'll be way cooler. So for your last step, you'll put this aside for now, and you'll find your earring hook. These have a big hole at the bottom. I would recommend these. These are just fine. So you take your string and you put it through your earring hook, and you tie it multiple times to where it keeps the bead, the bullet, and the hook secure and in place. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that on camera because it takes a little bit longer than a couple minutes because my tying skills are not that good. But you get the general idea, and you'll have a completed product that looks like that, or even better, looks like that. And for this step, that's it. But in the end, you'll want to repeat those 3 steps, the hole through the bullet shell, adding the string and beads, and adding the earring hook, in order to have a complete set. So in conclusion, I hope you understand how to make bullet shell earrings. I hope that my instructions made sense and that my visuals were good and that they were appealing and that I didn't bore you guys. But lastly, I want you guys to just have fun with your homemade jewelry. This can be a perfect thing for a gift for a friend, a gift for a girlfriend, guys, or really a gift for yourself. So enjoy, and yeah, enjoy.